So today we'll be delving into the world of Irish politics. Have you ever wondered who the Taoiseach is, how the government of Ireland is formed, and how policies are made? Well, today we're going to discuss them.
Yes, we just discussed the Dáil Éireann. You can watch that in our previous episode. So, how do parties get into Parliament?
So, every few years, Irish citizens aged 18 or above go to polling stations to vote for their preferred candidate.
The party who gets the most votes gets the first crack at forming the government.
Okay, and the person in charge of the Parliament is the Taoiseach.
The Irish Taoiseach, to discuss this with the EU, the Irish Taoiseach.
As you can see, some international leaders can struggle with the pronunciation of Taoiseach. The Taoiseach is essentially the Prime Minister, and they are the head of the government.
So, how is this influential figure chosen? Well, the leader of the party or coalition that gets the majority in the Dáil is invited by the President of Ireland or Uachtaráin na hÉireann to become Taoiseach.
But it's not always as simple as one party winning everything. Ireland often sees a mix of many parties, and that's where coalition come into play. When no party wins the majority, they may join forces with other parties to reach the magic number of seats needed to form government.
The Electoral Commission recommended increase the number of seats in the Dáil from 160 to 174 to reflect the increase in the Irish population. Since the Ceann Comhairle is neutral, the magic number for majority government would be 87 seats.
Coalition negotiations are often quite intense, with political parties discussing and compromising on key issues to create a united front. The leader of the larger party in the coalition would usually become Taoiseach, while the leader of the smaller parties will usually take up ministerial positions.
Once the government is in place, they work on turning promises into actions. This is done through a process that involves both the Dáil and the Seanad, which is the upper house of Parliament, and this is how policies are made.
Proposed laws, which are called bills, are introduced, debated, and voted on by members of both houses. But then, here's the catch. It's not a simple vote. Irish politics involves a dynamic process of negotiation in which lawmakers have to discuss different perspectives, make adjustments, and also find a common ground.
So before a bill can actually become a law, it often goes through consultations so that the experts and stakeholders can provide their input. There also may be public consultations, ensuring that the voices of the people are heard in the decision-making process.
Great, that makes sense. Now we just need to understand it at a European level, but that's for next video.